Hi everyone, happy Monday. It is Vickie Kello, your independent stamping up demonstrator from Brisbane. Hope you are well. Let's just bring you up on the iPad. Here we go. Well, don't need to have an echo. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Shout out when you're on. So I can see you. I'm just getting her ready. Hi, Jean. I checked, Jean, and that washi tape was not in today, but it says it's coming in the week of the 28th. So I'll just check back every day. Hopefully it comes in this week, because it said last week's date and then it got postponed to this week. So I'm hoping it actually comes in this week and we can place that order. All right. Well, it is right on 8 o'clock. We got a couple more people saying hello. Just a bit slower today. So tonight we are going to be using the 3D embossing folder, sunflower embossing folder. I've seen a few things shared online with this, and I don't have this yet. It is in my cart for my next order, but when I was at Chrissy's the other day, I did emboss a few pieces so that I could have a play. So that's what we're going to do tonight, is play with these embossed pieces. The thing that I did like about this was that the embossing folder is huge. It is nearly the size, it is pretty much the size of this. Maybe a bit smaller, because you can get two card fronts in it. So it's massive. It is bigger. It's bigger than this, is it? Oh, it might be the same size as this. So that surprised me. I didn't realize it was going to be the same, like a massive embossing folder, which is cool because then you get 2 card fronts at a time. It is, for those in Australia, it is currently on low inventory. So if you want this 3D sunflower embossing folder, you will need to get on it quick smart. It has been very, very popular among demonstrators and very popular with customers. So if you want it, it is currently on low inventory. I'm just putting that out there right now. Okay, so we're going to have a few techniques shown with this. When you emboss a piece of cardstock, you end up with the embossed side and the debossed side. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Glenda. And which means you can do different things with different sides. So on the debossed side, I'm going to show you technique. This is why I've got the mat underneath me, but I might have another piece anyway, because I don't really want to ruin this whole sheet. Maybe just this piece. And if you get your ink pad, so this is the debossed side. Hi, Lisa. And rub your ink pad over. How cool is that? Now, it does work on the embossed side as well. Doesn't look quite as good in black when you do that. So I'm going to show you on the embossed side with a different colour. So we'll just pop that over to the side to dry. And now, if I use the embossed side, and so I'm just using, this is Daffodil Delight. And you're just dragging your ink pad over. Now, there has been techniques in the past that I've shown where you put your ink directly on your embossing folder and do it that way. It creates a lot of mess, and you've got to clean your embossing folder off if you want to change colours and things like that. Whereas this allows you to do this. No, I haven't got it yet. It's in my cart, which I'm going to put through for next month. But when I was at Chrissy's the other day, Janice, I embossed a few pieces with her. So you can put it direct on your embossing folder, but it creates a lot of mess and you've got to clean it off every time. So this allows you to do it direct to the paper, and you can change colours all you like, and you just got your scrap underneath that gets dirty and stuff. But this only really works with embossing folders that have like a deep thing, so the 3D embossing folder. But even then, you've still got to be really careful because some embossing folders work better. This one works really quite well with that tip. And then the other thing you can do is you can just paint and colour it yourself. So we've got a big block. So I like painting or colouring with Winker Stella, because then you get the shine as well. And who doesn't like a bit of glitter? Oh, I think I might need to re-ink my Granny Apple Green. That didn't get a lot of ink on that block. So did everyone have a good weekend? My order with this embossing. Oh, so exciting, Glenda. So, all right, so we'll get the Winker Stella. Now, I've got 3 Winker Stellas here because I don't know how much ink's in any of them. But you can just paint and colour on here. Now, obviously, this technique takes so much longer than the rest. Like just swiping the ink pad. But this one allows you to have a bit more control of the colours and change the colours. Now, with the swiping of the technique, I'll show you with another one. You can change the colours up on it and have different colours. I know, I see that, Glenda. I was trying to ignore it. You know, when I first started, I used to have Adrian sit here and moderate for me and things, but I haven't had to have that for a long, long time. But obviously Not tonight. But you know what I think, Glenda? I think that's when you know you've made it. It's like when on Instagram when I go, Keanu Reeves is now following you. I'm like, I've made it. Because now I've got celebrities trying to follow me. I don't know whether I just coloured the leaf there or not. All right, so we've got that bit. Let's change colours. Oh, this one's very dry. Just trying to find the leaves. Oh, it's hard with the light right above you. Can someone block that? I don't think any of us need to be subject to that tonight. I know. Where is Megan? She's probably at the hospital with her mum. Right, I'm not liking that because there's no... no spreading of that colour there. There we go. Thank you. We don't all need to be subject to that. But I take it as a positive that I've made it when you get weirdos wanting to follow you. Because when you're a nobody and haven't got a platform, they just don't care. Don't care. All right, so we're just colouring here with the Wink of Stella. So did we all have a good weekend? I felt very productive. Those of you that do my classes and in my team, you would have seen so many posts from me. Now we'll just get some, I'm just gonna spray that with a bit of icicle there. This is pecan pie, just to help move that colour around. So you get the gist of that. Like, that's obviously going to take a long time to do that. But then, and you can get with the orange, which is pumpkin pie. You can just come in and add a little bit of colour. Hi, Renee. I was just getting myself organised, Janice, because I didn't do too much. I had all these grandiose plans when I was on sick leave that I was going to be able to do all this stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get to it, get to it. Yeah, well, that didn't really happen, did it? So I'm not the best colorer. Hi, Anita. But you get the gist that you can add a bit of colour, change it up a bit, things like that. But then when you go on this side, so go on the debossed side then, and if we do the yellow again to start with, like you can just find your colour patterns, whatever you like. Oops. That looks cool. And so, see, that's the difference between the embossed and the debossed with the same colour. Haha! Everyone's using the sunflowers. Well, you just needed the time to recover. I did. So then I'm going to go over with the orange, which is pumpkin pie. And you can just add like a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. And it just changes the depth of the colour as well. And so then if I do it on the embossed side, just lightly, and you can kind of just play with whatever colour combos you want. You don't try and want to get those lines in there, but it happens. So then they're the yellows. And we did do the black. So I think the black is very effective. We've tried colouring. I'm not the biggest fan of this because I'm not the biggest colourer. I like this swiping technique better. But let's use a different colour. We can go the greens. Well, I've already said to the ladies, Anita, that this was already on low inventory. But now if Lucia is doing it as well, we're all going to need to get on. If you ladies are interested in this, you need to get onto it because it is low inventory. It won't take long. So there's that. And then I'm just going to go a bit. What about the brush? They don't work so well, Kerry. I'm sure it'll be out soon, yes. The brushes don't work quite as well as the ink pads. I've seen a lot. I was watching Patty Bennett the other night, and so she's a big demo in the States. She was using a lot of blues, but she also had DSP that she then embossed, so it already had the background and things. So yeah, that was pretty cool watching it on the background of that. I think I like it better when it's a debossed. So I'm going to do the green on the debossed side. I just love that. I think I like that look better. And let's just do a plain orange because we haven't done orange either. And then I might go back and just do a plain yellow as well. The orange is coming out really red. Maybe when that dries, it might come out a bit less. Oh, we've only got one left. One left. Do I want... I think I'm going to do it. Yes. Patty Bennett has lots of colouring techniques. I like this with the brown too. There's a lot of ink on that though. Maybe not be quite so heavy with the ink on that one. But my pecan pie is quite dark. Oh, I don't mind that at all. Alright, so while they're drying, before we do too much, I might need to get a new Wink of Stella, and I might have a bit more luck with this. I did have Wink of Stella come in my order. So if no one's ever put a Wink of Stella together, when you first get it, it's got this black clip on it. You've got to take that out and then put it back together, and it'll like pierce a hole in it so that then, and you hear it click, and then that's when you can squeeze it to get the glitter down. And with a brand new one, I do tend to squeeze to off so that the big chunks of glitter don't come out on your project. So let's get some ink on there though, because that's just glitter. What I might do on that green one though is see whether we can paint some petals. Just have a bit of a play. So I have class details up for August. I have class details up for September. I have class dates up for until the end of the year. So I've got save the dates all done for those wondering. And the sip and stamp dates are in there. The craft and connect dates are in there. So had to work around my travel, the retreat. Things are already happening. So there won't be any classes in November because I just couldn't fit it in. Going away for 2 weeks of the month is just too hard. But that's all right. Got the team Christmas dates in there then too. Very organised. No, because the catalogue hasn't come out yet, Lisa, so we can't give prices until the catalogue comes out. So I don't think we can see that until next week. So once we can see that, then we can come up with a price. All right, so this works much better and easier to spread the colour and gives me more glitter when it's a new Wink of Stella. I will refill these ones, so that's why I haven't thrown them out. It's just that's a mission in itself, so I tend to wait till I've got a couple to do that. This gives a nice effect. It's just, this takes a lot longer than the swiping technique, obviously. Swiping, 5 seconds and you've got a nice card. But I do want to finish this now that I've started it. Where do you get your syringes from, Anita? That's my thing. It's really hard to see this though with my light tonight, which is why I keep lifting the paper. I'm struggling to see the lines. Where you just let it be just the glitter and not so much colour, it looks quite gold. So $2 shop at Brown's Plains. Right. Have to go have a look. All right, so nearly finished colouring. We're just going to go do the brown inserts once we're finished, and I've just used Pecan Pie. And I don't mind a bit of this orange on the outside. All right, so, whoop, there's a whole heap of glitter there now. Oh, Megan, we needed you before. We had a random writing some inappropriate content. But I'm so glad you've made it. Hope your mum's okay. All right, I don't know that I'm liking this orange down here with too much glitter. It's looking a bit brown, but where is everyone buying? The syringes to refill the Winker Stellas, because I've got 3 empty ones sitting here, is what everyone is suggesting. Finally going home. That's lovely. That's what we all want. Okay, that's there. And then the brown. So much colour here. And obviously the more heavy-handed you are, the longer this will take to dry. This is going to be very glittery here. This is feeling quite wet, so I'll just pop this over to the side to dry. When you're using Winker Stella, because it is like alcohol ink, it doesn't actually take that long to dry. It's just feels like it. This is so glittery. And how many times have you ladies refilled? Because I think I've only refilled my Winker Stellas once. Like, would you get more than one go at refilling them? because there's heaps of glitter in them. I would say you could get a second go at it. All right, so that's finished that. Oh, I've got ink on there too. Now what I did want to do is just on this green one here, with a bit of yellow, several times. That's a good tip, Anita. Three plus times. I love it. I keep refilling till no glitter comes out. Well, I just keep opening a new one and then end up with a big stash. But I should get better at refilling them. This doesn't look too bad with the colour in. Can depend on how heavy you hand it up with the new one. If I keep squeezing this like that, there won't be much glitter left in it. I'm finding the deboss side is a bit easier to colour because you can stay in the lines a bit better. So it's not quite as difficult to see as the emboss side. Oh, I do like that with the colour there on it. I think I want to keep doing that. We need to make a card though too, Vickie. We need to turn all these into cards. But you can practice along with me. Howards do fill them. Oh, that must be the syringes as well. Okay. It's a lot quicker to colour on this side, I think. I like the green background here. I think I might need some more yellow ink, but so is everyone getting a bit excited for the Christmas catalogue? It kind of feels like it's not ready to be Christmas yet, but then next week is August. And this year, because I'm not here for 2 weeks in November, if I don't get my stuff organised, I am not going to be ready in time for Christmas. So I need to get my stuff together. Green and gold, very Australian. Yes. Maybe I could do this as my swap. Did you paint the background or ink the embossing folder? I wiped an ink pad over it. Inking, I don't own this embossing folder. I borrowed it off Chrissy. Well, I embossed while I was at Chrissy's. But I find that creates a lot of mess. This way it doesn't. That's why this mess is here. It's weird that it's August next month. I'm looking forward to spring and warmer weather. Yes. Maybe I could do this as my swap for backstage, green and gold. Very Aussie. That's a lot of work though. Colouring 20 of these. I think after one, I might have had enough. I need to think of a cost-effective swap to take this time. Last time I went, I took little, like I did little magnets that you get from the $2 store with the koalas and stuff on them. But it's hard trying to find stuff that's actually Australian made because a lot of it's made in China. Oh no, actually I ended up ordering something online, but it was similar to the stuff that was in the $2 shop. But mine did end up being Australian made. I am liking the colouring of this one. Nearly there. And we'll turn these into cards, I promise. There we go. Oh, we've got this one over here. And I don't know that I want to colour those leaves. Yeah, I did it as like a proper 3D swap type thing. So let's pack this up. I think I'm finished with the inks, so we can start cleaning the blocks. And pop them away so that there's less mess. White space, I know, right? Can you believe it? This is why I like using ink blocks as a palette, because you just wipe them off with a baby wipe and they're done. And then you can just throw your grid paper in the bin. And a lot of people will be going, but there's still heaps of use on that grid paper. Yes, there is. But it's a bit wet and soggy and not having a bar. Oh, so what I do need, whilst they're probably still drying because they're a bit damp still, I bought the right words. And I've got a whole heap of scraps that we can stamp, whoops, some sentiments on, because I'm just in a frenzy making these. Now, I haven't even opened this stamp set, look. So we need to, I do not put my stickers on my stamps. Oh, my finger is still sore. But I usually pull them all out. Some people keep this backing. I don't. I don't throw my stickers away, because when I sell my stamp sets, when they're retired, then that person might want the stickers. But take then the sheet off and load them up. And then, if no one has told you, there's a number on the front here that says 14. That's how many stamps you know that you've got in here. Because a lot of people go, but if you throw the red rubber out, you don't know how many stamps are in there. 14. So at the end of each class or when I'm cleaning up, I just count going, yep, 14 stamps, I'm good to go. It could mean that I end up with wrong stamp set in wrong case. In the 11 years I've been a demonstrator, that has never happened. But I am having a bit of Tetris issue here. How are we going to fit them all in? Need to be a little bit more careful with placement. It's a tight fit. This is a very full stamp set. I place the stickers on the outside of the sleeve so you can quickly see what's missing. Oh, that's a good idea. Right, so we've got happy birthday, sending good vibes, you're so kind, thinking of you, forever loved and forever loved, forever remembered, I miss you already. I know a good thing when I see it and I see lots of good things in you. Oh, that's nice. Some of this stuff could be on the inside of the card, but just know how much I love and care about you. I wish I had the right words for a time like this. Thanks so much for thinking of me. Happy birthday. Hoping the loss you feel right now will be eased by wonderful memories. And then a lot. I really don't like that you're leaving, but I hope you love where you're going. Right, well, we won't be using all of those, but we'll be making a few. I'm just going to stamp in black. We're going to keep it simple because all my card bases, all my layers are black. Black, 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 black. So, happy birthday. Stamp that again so we don't get a halo. I do like that. Oh, another halo. Don't rock and don't press so hard. Let's get the stamp cleaner. Where is my stamp cleaner? Up here. Now I even cleaned up my craft desk over the weekend. I have got so much room to craft in tonight compared to other nights. And I still can't find stuff. It's probably because it's spread out everywhere. Usually I don't have quite so much room. Now we're going to have to put one stamp back at a time so I know where they all go. What was that other one? I like the You're So Kind. And then, what's that word? Oh, thinking of you. Yes, that'll work. Probably get a new sheet. Oh, I like that font. If I could stamp straight. And you're all probably saying, well, if you stamped with your stickers on, you'd know whether you were straight. That just takes the fun out of it. What's this thing? Forever loved and forever remembered. That sounds a bit like a sympathy one, which I don't really want. Sending good vibes, maybe? Let's do that. Sending good vibes. Oh, I like the font of that too. I'm actually really liking this stamp set. I knew I liked it when I had it in the when I saw it in the catalogue. It was like I had one of the first things I bought. But I've not used it yet. Some of these other ones I think are for inside of the cards. So we'll close it up. I don't know how many sentiments I stamped, but I've got 8 cards to make, and we'll see where we're at with that. So these should be dry enough. No doubt I'm probably going to run out of bloody seal because I'm on camera. But the stickers could be crooked. Exactly, my point too. So I realised tonight I do not have any current white ribbon that is current. You can do thinking of you on the outside, and then I miss you already. Oh, that's lovely. So I am using this white ribbon because it's the only white ribbon that I've got that's plain white. A lot of it has silver and white and stuff, but I do not have plain white ribbon that is current in the catalogue. And I'm sure I can't be the only one. So we're going to use this on every single card I make tonight to get rid of it, because I've got in my cart to order in August some white ribbon. And I have 3 rolls of white ribbon that are not current. So, you know, I've got, don't really need it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we might do some, that's 4 this way, and we'll do 4 this way. Whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there should still be enough there to tie bows. With that, I can't really tie a bow with my stupid finger right now. I was watching Chrissy last Tuesday night. Where do we have access? I think it's next week, Megan. I was watching Chrissy last Tuesday. They're crafting away with her broken hand, and I broke my nail. When did I do that? Did I have that Monday? I think I did that Monday. No, I did it Tuesday. And so I'm going to do that one that way because I like the way that sits. And I like the way that sits that way too. I'm sitting there going, if this was me, I wouldn't be crafting with a broken nail, and here Chrissy is crafting with a broken hand. Vickie, stop your whinging. But I still sat there and whinged. I do like the black, but I think the black's going to go that way. The brown is a bit much. It can go that way too. And this one can go that way. And that one can go that way. And this one can go this way. Right. So I just thought, yes, just stop your whinging, Vickie. And so I was talking to Chrissy then, because I had a meeting with her on Wednesday night, that if I was crafting Tuesday night, it wouldn't have happened because of my sore finger. And because what I did, I pulled the bin out from underneath the sink, but it pulled this up, and this whole nail has ripped off, and it's only hanging there because all the dry blood's keeping it on, because I had a Band-Aid on there. And I'm like, I don't want to pull it off because it's broken the nail bed. I was been in a world of hurt all week. And I was thankful that it, I was thinking the 4th. Isn't that next week? I was thankful that my nails had only just got done last week, so it's got to like 2 weeks to repair itself before the nail lady. I didn't even cut these down right. That's annoying. Good thing I haven't trimmed all of them. I haven't stuck all of them. So, yes. And I just cleaned my trimmer. Don't you hate that? Because I just cleaned all the adhesive off it from doing this. Chrissy did do well. And I said to her, I said, she made me feel very guilty for my initial thought of not doing anything. Because she's there with a broken hand doing it, and I'm there with a broken nail, and I'm like, yeah, if my video was tonight, I would not be doing it. Funny. All right, now this should fit on here better. Yes. Oh, still a bit long. I must have screwed that up. Anyway, we'll get the next one right because we'll cut it before we stick adhesive on it. Right, so because these are embossed, we are sticking adhesive on all four sides. But let's trim the rest of these down so that they fit. Before we stick adhesive on them. So, Kerry, have you made anything with this folder then? You said you've got it. Has anyone else? Glenda, you're waiting for yours to come. Has anyone else got this? It has been super, super popular. Now that that's dried, that's back to orange. But when I first did that, if you were watching the video, that was very red and I was a bit scared. All right, well, let's see how quick I can do these because I've got 9 minutes before my hour's up. Let's get rid of this side. Whoop. And some more on this end. Oh, you've got it too coming, Janice. Nice. Right. Okay, not at the moment, been busy. Oh, well. Let's stick these on. I do like the black and white one. And it was so easy to do. Stick that way. Oh, it was very nice. She messaged me last night, nearly in tears. She was so upset. But it was so funny because she put the order in for free postage. So she put it in on Friday and then she put a second order in yesterday. And but she realised in the second order that her address was still her old address. And So then she messaged me and she's like, lucky I put that second order in. And I'm like, well, why would you put 2 orders in 2 days? And she's like, yeah, I don't know what made me do it, but it was early enough that she's put the second order in to realise that her address was the wrong address, which was lucky, and Emma was able to help me fix that this morning. I'd messaged Emma yesterday as well, which was lovely that she responded and was able to help. And then Sandy wrote a lovely review today. So nice when you get to help customers like that. Yes, we're very happy that we got there early enough to be able to fix it. Because sometimes Stampin' Up! Is so efficient with their postage that I'm like, oh, don't tell me it's going to be posted before we get a chance to stop it. But we were able to get onto it this morning. And I think just because there probably would have been an inundation of orders with free postage was probably one of the reasons we were able to do that. That they weren't so efficient. Because I've had some instances where I've placed the order in, like on the day, and that night I've got shipping confirmation that it's on its way. Without paying priority. So sometimes I pay priority, like for retreats and pre-order and stuff like that. Not usually. Sometimes with a catalogue launch they do, Megan, but not normally. This one looks a bit like Halloween, maybe, with the orange and black. I've got quite a few black card bases left. Now my finger is aching. I cut a whole wad of card bases on the weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because the ones I did at your place, Janice, are all out. I finished all them. So I had to cut me another pack. All right, people, I'm probably going to go over the hour slightly, just putting these cards together. But that's all right. Won't be as much as last week's. I think last week's video went for an hour and a half. I have uploaded that to YouTube. For those that watch me over on YouTube. I did have quite a few people are watching my videos on YouTube, but not too many people commenting. I did have a couple of people like the video, which is new. So, and my class that I got ready on the weekend, Janice, is all coloured card bases. So I didn't even use, like, wasn't even the stuff that I cut. I've already just made cards with them. So I have been a busy little beaver this week, actually. And being back at work last week. Right. I'm surprised I'm not out of seal yet, but... oh, I like that. Oh, when do I have to pay for that? I still haven't done the last class yet. So the August class is due the 31st of July, I think. So that's this week. The September class is due the first week in September, I think. I don't know, I'll put the details up. I can't remember the dates, or the last week in August. See, once you've done all this work and put them together like this, it doesn't take long to get them ready. I think my least favourite is this brown one. I'll be flat out remembering to pay this week, let alone next month. 1st of September. Oh, thank you, Kerry. All right, so now we need to add the sentiments. We need to cut the sentiments, though. Let me bring in my little trimmer, because although I've cleaned up, I don't have that much room here. Happy birthday. Can we trim this happy birthday? Oh, did I? Jam my finger. And can we trim this enough to get rid of the halo there? That's enough for me. The other way to make these really quick would be to have punches or have all the die cuts already cut out, and then you just stamp on the die cuts already. But I don't think this stamp has any die cuts, but you could have pre-stamped, pre-cut die cuts. And that would speed things up. You're so kind. I remember one of the first ever stamp sets I had this stamp set, this sentiment in it. And it had flowers, like a pointy 5-point petal thing. I can't remember the name of it, but I remember this sentiment and the writing. You're so kind. Just trim that bit off there. Where's Marie tonight? Now what have we got here? Thinking of You. I really like this font for Thinking of You. This is the one that I couldn't stamp straight, and I've cut that. That one, can't stuff up this one. Oh, we haven't had Sue either. Must be busy. It's a bit cold tonight. I was freezing the other night, but then when the rains came, it warmed it up a bit. And now the rain's gone again. It's bloody freezing. All right, nearly done. I wasn't counting. Did anyone count how many sentiments I've done? Probably too many. Can we fix this thinking of you? Because I really like this font. I think I fixed that. Heard on the radio. It's supposed to, coldest day. Yeah, I was reading somewhere on like Facey that we're supposed to get, Queensland can get snow. I'm like, what? No way. Right, so we need some dimensionals, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Maybe we just use 2 happy birthday. 2, 4, 6, 8. Right, let's stick dimensionals on them. And I am loving the biggest sheet of dimensionals in the world that we got in that kit that I did last week. I think Stampin' Up! Should sell dimensionals this size all the time. Applethorpe. It still doesn't. It still means it's bloody cold here. I've got glitter all over me from the Winkastella. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, man. Okay. So I've got 2 of every sentiment, which means we've got 1, thinking of you, happy birthday, and sending good vibes. I like this of you're so kind there. Sending good vibes. Thinking of you. That's very crooked. Let's move that up a bit. And happy birthday. Okay, they're the ones there. I'm chopping this end bit off here because that's too long in my book. And there goes half the dimensional, but let's just put another one on there for Megan. Fit it in there. Right. I don't want to actually stick it on the ribbon, do I? I am sticking it on the ribbon. But then I'm going to get a glue dot and stick that ribbon down. Oh, I've lost my end bit. You are in my head most days, Megan. Put another dimensional on that. There, and I've even stuck that ribbon down, which I don't normally do. This ribbon is a bit thick though. I'm going to do that with all of them. There we go. Let's just stick the ribbon down before we stick. thinking of you. I'm glad you heard me say you need to put a glue dot under that ribbon. This ribbon is a bit thick. It does need it. All right, we will come back and do... I'm not liking how that's sticking there. We'll stick another glue dot under that. Come back and do some gems. Look, you are rubbing off on me so much, Megan. Right, now we've got these ones. I don't know that we're adding bows to them. That might be a bit much. Let's do the glue dot. And I'm only doing one. You don't need 10 ton of... That's not even actually sticking. That's because it's still on your take your pick tool, Vickie. Silly duffer. Make sure you leave it behind so it sticks. Right, that's done. Now, we've got thinking of you. Sending good vibes. I do like that. Happy birthday, you're so kind. I think this good vibes can go on this one. Folder is really nice. I'll have to go visit Chrissy. Well, I see that you're coming to the Connect and Craft night, so if Janice or Kerry bring it that night, you could have a play here. I think I need, because they've both got it too. Well, Janice's is arriving and Kerry's already got hers. Oh, that's hurting my finger there. You know what I did learn in the craft retreat, the virtual album retreat, was that even if you stick all of your dimensionals on, you don't have to take the backing off all of them. Did you get the corn? No, but I have in my head that I want to do something with that. So if anybody's got that and could bring it to the Craft and Connect night, I'd be so forever grateful. Did you bring... Oh, maybe she's answering about the sunflower, not the cornflower thing. I saw something in my head when I saw the dies of that the other day. So, you do not, Megan. Right, so we're going to stick gems on these. Oh, yes, if you could bring that, Kerry, that would be amazing. I have in my head I want to do something with that. Now, I'm going to use these matte dots because I have 10,000 of them. So that's what we're going to use. Because I got them in the craft virtual retreat, plus I already had them, plus I've got leftovers from a class. So we need to use them. I think we can use the white ones on this one. I do have glitter everywhere from the Winker Stella. This black one I want to use white dots on it as well. What was the date for the Crafting Connect? I don't know. Let me have a... I don't think I wrote it down. I just think I put the date in on the computer. Oh, I do like the black dots. The black dots are 30th of August. Yeah, that sounds right, maybe. I'm going to do the pecan pie dots here, because it looks a bit Halloween-y. And I could go back and add some pecan pie to that. These ones I'm going to use the vanilla. Oh, these are basic beige, I think. I did find on the retreat they kind of stand out turn into whatever colour. Oh, this was the Halloween-y one. Anyway, we'll use the basic beige. On that as well. And these ones we think we might go the black dots. Oh, where did that go? That just, did you see that roll off like that? I couldn't do that if I tried. Again. Right, these pecan pie ones just won't finish, will they? Stick them on there. I can throw those two bits out. That can go back in my container. And we have made 8 cards. 30th of August, 2 p.m. Yes. I made it in the afternoon and I made it on a Saturday because last time was Friday night. And so this way is Saturday afternoon. So hopefully it won't impact Hunter's bedtime too much, because we should be done and dusted before dinner. Really. Maybe if I do it this way. 2 like this, 2 like this, and then 2 like this and 2 like this. Can we see them all in there? Where are we at? 8 cards tonight, ladies. All the same format, but different colours, different things. That is the date I have starting at 2 p.m. Yes, that's right. So thank you everyone for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the content and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.